using 1/4" extension and 1/4" 10mm socket. I'm actually going to take the extension here, feed it through the lower hole in the grill, put my hand right underneath here and pop my socket onto it. I'm going to remove this bolt here. I'm going to pop the socket off, and I'm going to put the extension through one of the upper holes in the grill and remove this bolt. I found that using a swivel on the 1/4" with a shallow 10mm, it's a little bit easier to get that lower bolt. Good, pop that out there. I'm going to go ahead and remove these last two 10mm bolts right here, one on this side and one on this side. Go ahead and pull up on the cable unit itself. I want to go ahead and disconnect this cable unit from the hood latch. I'll go ahead and pull this out. Disconnect that in like so and set the hood release on the side. Now the hood release cable is held on to the body by these plastic retainer clips. It's right behind this ground cable here. You might be able to get to it, but for ease of removal, we're simply going to remove this ground cable off of the battery. It only takes a couple seconds to do. Use our plastic trim tool and get down here and pop the spring clip off. So when the part comes off, it looks like this. A little spring clip when you put it on the cable and then push it into the body, and it holds that cable in place. We're now going to go ahead and pull the hood release cable out. And this cable itself goes down into the firewall with a rubber grommet. Underneath the driver's side knee board here, we're going to have the hood release handle. And there are two Phillips head screws. We're going to go ahead and remove those there to release that handle from the body of the vehicle. Now from the engine bay, I'm going to go ahead and push this rubber grommet through using a long screwdriver. We'll pop that through and we'll feed the cable right out and into the driver's compartment. And once we have this out, we're just going to go ahead and reverse the procedure. Just going to feed the cable back up. Once it goes through, we're going to set the cable on the inside and then go up into the engine compartment and finish pulling that through. Let's go ahead and pull this up. We're going to now feed it underneath the radiator support. Now there's a little lock tab right here that fits up into the bottom knee board here. So line that up, push it forward so it locks into place, and then install your 2 Phillips head screws. I'm going to take the cable end here, put it through the notch, snap our cable end into place. Once we have our cable end locked in, go ahead and flip this around, move this down into position. You want to make sure that you can get your lower end of your hood latch latched into the center bracket here. I'm going to go ahead and install our bracket bolts. Go ahead and get our lower bolts here started. And once we get those bolts started, we'll go ahead and snug those down. Now you can normally see where the original latch was sitting, either from maybe a little bit of dirt or markings from the metal. We're going to reposition our hood latch right up to that original spot. I'm going to install our hood clips, our hood cable clips. Line that up. Okay, and repeat for the second one underneath the radiator support.